Hello everyone, I hope you can see me and you can hear me. It's a good day to be alive, right? I'm very grateful if you were right there in front of your computer in this sunny and beautiful day. Um, I'm Yana, as you probably know. I'm a glowing alumni, devoted glow girl, a mentor, and yogi, and someone who is inspired by finding our own peace and sharing peace around the world and sharing peace with our society and friends. I can see some people online probably. You guys have any questions? No questions yet? All right, we can wait for a while until we have some questions. I'm here in my Zen spot. You may see here that I have some cushions and a flower and a board that I have written on the board, don't forget to be mindful. Um, so for me, it's very important in this chaotic and hectic society that we all have our spot where we can feel relaxed and where we can escape from all the chaotic house that is happening during the day. So this is my spot. Here I have some cushions, some flowers all around me, some candles that you probably cannot see. And yep, this is the place where I escape from all the stress and try to find my own peace. Still waiting for some questions from the people that are watching. So if you guys have watched the presentation before that started at 5, I can answer some question regarding the presentation. If not, I can give you some advices if you are not really experienced with meditation, how you can start meditating. It's not something that it's difficult. It doesn't have to be like the first time you sit down, you have to meditate for half an hour. Of course, it's not possible. Of course, it's not going to happen right away. You are not going to be able to find your own spot in the center of your body. Everything happens with experience and it takes its own time. So you have to find your own pace and you have to be persistent and persistent as with everything else. So um, the first thing is that you can. I'm sorry. The first thing is that when you come back home, or usually the things that I've been taught and that are the best things for me is when you wake up early in the morning. Um, there are two things that you can do with mindfulness, and those two things are crucial for your day and for your mindfulness during the day. So if you would like to be calm and if you would like to be in peace, First thing that you do, what is it in the morning? You brush your teeth. And if you brush your teeth thinking about all the things and worries that are going to happen during the day, or what are you going to wear, or how I'm going to treat the kids, or what kind of exams or study I have in the university, that's not going to help with your peace. And that's why it's very important when you brush your teeth to do it with mindfulness. You just have to be relaxed and you just have to be focused and present in the action that you're doing. Just be there, brush your teeth, and only think about that thing and that action. And next thing is a very important step during the day, and that is to um, to make up your bed with mindfulness. And mindfulness is just the thought and the action of being present, just to be involved in the action that you're doing in the moment. So if you're making your bed, you're just thinking about making your bed. At the moment you've done those two things, you have achieved a lot, because during the day, whatever might happen during the day, you might end up having a bad day. But the moment you come back, you have one really good thing. You've made up your bed. So after I make those two important tasks, for me they're big accomplishments. The third thing is that I just sit on this spot. I take a cushion, I sit on the cushion so my back is straight. I put my legs in a lot in half lotus, so you can do your legs in a full lotus, or you can just spread them in front of you, whatever you feel comfortable. And you can just find your own peace for at least 5 to 10 minutes in the morning. For me, meditation in the morning is much easier because your mind is still calm and settled, and it gives you a very good start of the day. So if you start with the smallest things like brushing your teeth with mindfulness and making your bed with mindfulness, then you can start having a meditation just for 5 or 10 minutes during the day, and you know that you've already completed two very important tasks. Um, People do different type of meditations. Some prefer guided meditations. Some people are just trying to relax by themselves, and for me that's very important. If you are a beginner, you can just try to observe what's going on around you and with your body and with your mind. So if you imagine yourself being on the road, and you can see that you're surrounded by so many cars and vehicles, and it's a chaos and it's so noisy, what are you going to do? You're there just to observe the cars. You can just sit and observe, but in a moment you find yourself chasing all the cars and trying to escape from them. This is exactly what you do with your mind, and what exactly your mind is doing with all the thoughts that are coming to your mind. So the moment you sit down, close your eyes naturally, let them close naturally, and focus on your breathing. Just focus on your breathing. Breathe in deeply and breathe out very deeply. And the moment you start seeing all these vehicles in your mind, the moment you start observing all the thoughts, don't chase them. Don't go into the thought. Just observe it and let it go. If another thought is coming, then observe it, let it go. Don't hang on them and start, thinking about, oh, what I'm going to do today. Oh no. Oh, today I had a very important meeting. It's okay. You see the thought. You cannot have your mind empty, but don't let them distract you. So for me, these are the most important advices. Um, if you were, if you would like to start being more mindful and meditating. So how I started being very focused is in um, very keen on meditation is this moment. I see that somebody's watching. Thank you, Nena. um, is that I brush my teeth with mindfulness. I made my day, make my bed with mindfulness. Then I sit down and I have this app. It's called Zen Friend. So every day I can just track how many minutes I'm meditating. And I started from 5, and today I'm meditating for 45 minutes. And I can say it's not easy. It's not that every day I can find my own peace, that every day I can find my own focus. No, it's not that. Sometimes I do hang on the distracting thoughts. And the truth is that when you have an app or just a regular notebook, and when you make notes how many days, what kind of distractful thoughts you had, you can see that eventually you're getting better, like in everything that you're persistent, and in this thing you can get better. So it's just a time of motivation, and it's just a time of it's just a matter of time for you to develop um, the skill to find your own spot. And it's not easy to find the center of your body, but it happens, and it happens naturally during the time. With some people, it happens easily. With some people, it's not that easy, but it's not a reason to give up on meditation and give up on finding your peace and giving yourself just a better day and a better life, because you've probably seen the presentation and how many benefits we have from the meditating and being mindful. So I can just wish you all a good start if you would like to meditate. And if you have any questions for me, you can always reach me on Facebook. You can find me on Glow Network. Also on my email, whatever kind of channels. You are welcome to ask me for any advices. Soon I will start having classes in Sofia with guided meditation. I will be guiding some different types of meditation in one studio. And um, if you guys would like to know more, you can always reach out to me. I'm free for any kind of questions, advices, and I would like also to share more about my past experience with Peace Revolution, where I was for 1 week, not 1 week, but just 5 days with a monk in the forest, and we were meditating 4 times a day. And this is where I really open up uh, a lot more for meditation and mindful practices. So yes, if you guys have any questions, I can answer now. If not, I can wish you all a good day, and probably you can still catch from this awesome weather and you can go out. Any questions? Okay, I can see a question. Uh, just a second. Well, the question is, was this space revolution event held in Bulgaria? No, it was not. Peace Revolution is a world wide organization. Um, they organize summits all around the world, in every part of the world. They have in Thailand every year, and this, for example, this summit in Thailand is for 2 weeks, and after you have passed 2 weeks meditating with a monk, without phone, without, only with light clothing, with no dinner. Afterwards, you can join the organization of Peace Revolution and become a peace rebel. I haven't been there yet, but I am already a peace rebel, and my cause is just to spread peace around the world. The summit that I went to was in Serbia, and it was a summit organized only for Eastern Europe. And in this summit, there were countries like Bulgaria, Serbia, Macedonia, Kosovo, um, and few more that I probably cannot recall in the moment. But if you guys would like to know more about that, I can share more information. You can find information on the website www.peacerevolution.net. If you would like, if somebody wants to go on a peace summit like this, you can follow the information on their website, on Peace Revolution page on Facebook. They post a lot. They are having currently in Kosovo at the moment. They have a free meditation for a few days, and also they have a paid retreats. But this one was free of charge. The only thing that you have to complete before you go there is that you have to meditate online with a monk for 15 days, and then you have to pass an interview with someone from Peace Revolution. The interview is online on Skype, and if you are approved, then you can go to a summit like this. And I can share that it was one of the most amazing experiences ever, not only because you meet all these incredible people, but because you gain this amazing truthful wisdom from the monk, and you are living a completely different lifestyle. You're meditating 4 times a day. It's like loving yourself and having showers of love every 4 times a day. It's incredible. I hope I answered your question. Do you guys have any more questions about that? About Peace Revolution or about any other types of meditation? I hope you guys can see the chat where you can post your question. It's a Glow Academy chat. Okay, probably some people are having trouble also with the internet speed. I can wait for a few minutes. Okay, I have another question. Can you suggest any other apps for meditation or yoga specifically? Okay, I have only 2 apps because um, the matter of fact is that I would like to escape from the modern world, and that was one of the the that was one of the wisdoms that we got, that we are so involved in this world that that we are only using phones and technology all of the time. So I have this app. It's called Lotus Bud. I don't know it, because I'm with iPhone. You can get it from the App Store. I don't know if you're with Android, if you can find it, but it's called Lotus Bud, and this app is just reminding you every hour or every 2 hour. Be mindful. Do you have any tension in your body? Be mindful in the task that you're doing. And for example, I'm eating and I catch myself that I don't chew enough times, and I'm not just like, and then this app is coming and it's popping up on my screen, and I'm like, okay, I gotta be mindful. I've gotta stop thinking or watching whatever I'm watching, like I'm watching a movie or something, and just exclude from the world and just be mindful in the thing and the action that I'm doing right away. For yoga, I cannot recommend any app because I do go live on yoga. I go with live teachers, or I practice yoga at home by remembering the things that I've been taught. I do follow some channels on YouTube. One of the channels is Boho. It's a girl that it's filming her yoga sessions in the most beautiful pictures around the world. I think mainly that's the reason I'm watching it, not only for the yoga that she's practicing, because she's practicing in yoga, which is, with a lot of um, just keeping a lot of tension in the poses that she's doing. But I think it's more for the places that the yoga is shot. For yoga, I cannot recommend any apps, but for meditation, the other one that I mentioned in the beginning is Zen Friend. And this app is really good because it's recording the time you're meditating, and then there is a scale and you can see the progression of your daily meditation, which is great because you can see where you had a gap, if you didn't meditate for one day, or if you were persistent, you can see that the time is raising up during, like, it happens naturally, not that you're forcing yourself to do it longer. It just happens naturally. So Zen Friend is a really, really useful app. It's good for the beginners. I can see another question: which part of the day is better for meditation? Thank you, Ina. um, in the morning, it's the best time for meditation, especially after, as I mentioned, after you brush your teeth with mindfulness. You're just focused on the action that you're doing. You wake up, brush your teeth with mindfulness, just be focused on the action that you're doing. Don't distract with any thoughts or any tasks that you have to do during the day. Second thing, make up your bed, do it with mindfulness, and you already completed two of the most important tasks of your day. And third thing can be the best gift that you can give to yourself during the day, is just to sit down, find your own comfortable place, like I have found mine here. Whatever, just find a quiet place and just relax and close your eyes naturally and do it for 5 minutes, even 10, 15. It can happen gradually that the time gets longer. But in the morning it's better because the mind is still relaxed, and it will give you a nice body and mindset during the day. So basically, this is what we were taught. But also, some people can find meditation very relaxing during the night. But most of the people are just finding it more difficult to be mindful and to have their own focus and find their center of the body, because when it's the end of the day, people are just very tired, and they can go to sleep much easier than in the morning. So yes, it's very individual, guys. I can just say that whatever whatever fits you, it's your own thing. If somebody's doing it in the morning and you can do it much better in the night, then it's your own thing. Then you have to do it in the night. If somebody does it in laying position, or it's and you cannot, and you can find it better when you're sitting, it's better to do it when you're seated, because it's much easier to get focused, and if you are laying down, you can very easily fall asleep, and that's not meditation. It's good for your body, but it's not meditation. It's not that good for your mind, and this is what we are focused. So no more questions. I guess that's pretty much what we discussed. I will do another um, webinar of benefits in meditation in Bulgarian, where we can talk more about meditation um, habits and meditation posture, or different types of meditation with music, without music, and so on. So if you know people that can be interested in that, you can tell them. It's gonna be probably next month, and you will know about that, because you will follow. You can see on our page in Glow Academy, and on Facebook. So yeah, you will be informed about that in advance. So thank you very much, everyone, for being online with me. I'm very grateful. I wish you a very nice evening, very productive. So have a nice evening, guys. Thank you very much.